Hey folks, Stacy here, Stacy from Homestead on the Hill. And it is still, the heat wave is kind of abated a little bit. It's dropped quite a few degrees, but everything is very, very dry. So I am not doing any work out in the bush. Not working in the fields. I'm not working in the garden because I don't want to risk starting a fire. You got a saw, you set a saw down and it's hot and it starts the grass on fire, the tinder. Not gonna be that guy. So anyway, because of that, I'm doing another little sort of what I call an inside job. Since 2021, I've made a point of having my essentials already packed. Some people call it a bug out bag. I call it a grab bag, and this is it here. And so I just want to talk to you a little bit about what I do. I have this always packed, sitting somewhere in the house where I can grab it on the way out, whether it's because of a wildfire or an earthquake or any other natural disaster like a big fight with my wife. Probably gonna edit that part out. Yeah. Anyway, so I have this thing packed and ready to go. I'm gonna describe what I keep in it. What I have on the end of it is, and in this little pocket on the end here, little bag of quarters, toonies, and loonies, and I have a knife. You never know when you're gonna need a knife. So I have super useful. I have a knife, and then I usually have a field notes book tucked in here. On this side here, I have a bottle opener, another bottle opener, and one of these little, I got this from the House of Knives, and a little multi-tool type thing. And I just leave that clipped on there. Anyway, so let's open this up. Step to the side here. In here, this is a little Coke leather, K-O-C-H leather, my buddy Josh. What I do is I keep my electronic gadgets and gadgets. Can you see inside of there? I've got an Android charger cord. I've got a Apple iPhone lightning cord. I've got the charging block. I've got a little, so I'm going out of town, so I have one of the kids' passports, my passport. So I keep that sort of stuff in here. I got a pen, little tiny, this cutest little Swiss Army knife, pencil, corkscrew, probably the most essentials. Things like that. Oh, and then I have the case for my earbuds, so I keep them in there. Just stuff like that. A USB drive. So, and a pen. So I keep all this stuff in the bag, and I just typically, if I'm going, and I have an extra wallet. I'm not going to tell you why. But so I'm on the road right now with one kid, so I have their passport and my passport in the bag. That's that. This is my journal where I make drawings and schemes and make notes. So I keep that in there. It lives in here. This is my bit of wind here tonight, and I can hear up in the top there a couple trees, some bumping uglies. This is a waterproof bag, and so in here I keep the toiletries. So I have just a deodorant, toothbrush, toothpaste. I use this one here because let's get the air out of it. So in case there's a wet spill, it can stay in there. Headlamp, USB charger. It takes a USB charger, so I'm not using batteries. I got my iPad in here. I don't normally. Here's an essential. I've got this thing here, this Anchor. It's a battery pack, and I always have that in the bag so that if I need to, I have an emergency battery source. And aspirin, regular strength aspirin. Just in case in an emergency situation, the old ticker, they need an aspirin. I've heard they're good in case of heart stuff. Anyway, so I carry those in there. On the outside here, my Leatherman. Super useful. Love that. Thank you again, House of Knives. My aunt got that for me. Another flashlight. Just, you know, in case of an emergency. And then I've got this little leather bag here, another Coke leather bag. It's a pencil case, but this is kind of a funny one. I keep 1, 2, 3 sets of cutlery from their Black Tusk House of Knives equipment. I keep these in here so that, well, if we're on the road and we're eating out of a can, got something to eat with. That's it. And that's what I carry with in my bug out bag. The bug out bag. If you take medications, it would be wise to have some extra medications. Say you've got some kind of medication, whatever, I don't know what you take, like stuff like, you know, I'm not going to name any names, but if you got medications that you require on a daily basis, it doesn't hurt to have a bottle of them, and just having a few of them always in your bug out bag, so that if you're bugging out, then you can, that's in here. That's it. If you don't have a bug out bag, put one together. If you live in the province of BC right now, or in the Northwest Territories, bless your hearts. I know what you're going through. It's too close to home for me. I feel the pain, and I hope everything's well. It goes as well as it can for you. Anyway, pack up a bug out bag, keep it handy, and be prepared. Thanks everybody. Come on back next week. Stacy, Homestead on the Hill. Be well. Like and subscribe. Thanks everybody.